I want to talk about an incomplete list. Wait. I seem to have lost mine. Sean, could you help me out? Do you have that list?
Russia hoax, and it was Comey's crossfire hurricane, Mueller's witch hunt, the emoluments clause investigation from the House Oversight Committee, a House Ways and Means investigation into Trump's taxes, another House investigation into Trump's hotel lease, another House investigation into foreign gift disclosures, a D.C. probe into Trump's inauguration fundraising, another similar investigation from the Southern District of New York and the Eastern District of New York and from New Jersey's Attorney General. One impeachment investigation into a regular phone call with Ukraine, a second impeachment investigation into January 6th, yet another House committee investigation into January 6th. That is still ongoing with more hearings to come. And then there's the Southern District of New York's investigation into pardons, a DOJ probe into Trump's Political Action Committee, another House investigation into the Trump administration's security clearance process, other investigations into Trump's property valuations, and, of course, his social media, Truth Social, the Trump Foundation, as well as a variety of other tax investigations, and, of course, the National Archives investigation that led to the Mar-a-Lago raid. You got all that?
Sean had the list.
We'll ask you at the end of the show if you remember.
But unfortunately for Sean, that list is incomplete.
That today, we are filing a lawsuit against Donald Trump for violating the law as part of his efforts to generate profits for himself, his family, his company. The complaint demonstrates that Donald Trump falsely inflated his net worth by billions of dollars to unjustly enrich himself and to cheat the system, thereby cheating all of us. He did this with the help of the other defendants, his children, Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka Trump, and Eric Trump, and former Trump Organization CFO Alan Weisselberg and Trump Organization Controller Jeffrey McConney. Mr. Trump and the Trump Organization repeatedly and persistently manipulated the value of assets to induce banks to lend money to the Trump Organization on more favorable terms than would otherwise have been available to the company, to pay lower taxes, to satisfy continuing loan agreements, and to induce insurance companies to provide insurance coverage for higher limits and at lower premiums.
Crooked motherfucker.
His conduct was all in violation of Executive Law, Section 6312, which gives the Attorney General broad, special powers to go after persistent and repeated fraud and illegality.
Fortunately, we can add that one to our list. And now we're all operating off the same paperwork.
As part of demonstrating illegality under that section of Law 6312, we show that they violated several state criminal laws, including falsifying business records, issuing false financial statements, insurance fraud, and engaging in a conspiracy to commit each of these state law violations. We believe the conduct alleged in this action also violates federal criminal law, including issuing false statements to financial institutions and bank fraud.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
We are referring those criminal violations that we've uncovered to the United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York and the Internal Revenue Service.
So thank you, Sean, for your input and, you know, all your help. I'll try to remember my list next time. Let's go ahead and add that one to the next list, because we're going to have to make a whole new list now. Because I seem to be out of paper.
As a result of these violations, we are asking the court to, among other things, permanently bar Mr. Trump, Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka Trump, Eric Trump, from serving as an officer or director in any corporation or similar entity registered and or licensed in New York. to bar Mr. Trump and the Trump Organization from entering into any New York State commercial real estate acquisition or from applying for loans from any financial institution in New York for 5 years.
God damn.
To pay for the financial benefits obtained as a result of the persistent fraudulent practices at an estimated $250 million.
250 million is a pretty high number. Want to hear a low number? 34%. That's what Donald Trump's polling nationally. It's enough to definitely get the nomination, but not enough to ever win an election again. God bless America. I'm Zachariah, Lone Star Liberal. Like and subscribe.
If you remember.
Yes, I remember. Can we talk about this when we get home?
You got all that?
I ran out of paper. Are you going to act like this all night?